is it's a game show where the game changes every episode and the players don't know the game when they start.
I'll never forget Sam's phone call when he said to us, what if we turned our green room into an escape room and we locked our players in there?
Suddenly they're in a escape room that will take roughly 60 minutes to execute.
Players, you have 1 hour to escape the green room.
And that led us then to the challenge of how are we going to cover all that?
We utilized 7 PTZ cameras. They were a mix of the CRN500 and CRN300 models. We had 2 PTZ operators. Each of them had access to all 7 cameras with the Canon RC-IP100 controller.
3 of them in the living room, 1 in like a bar kitchen, 2 in the crawl space. Was that 7? Did I say all that right?
And then there's 1 in the bathroom. Did I get that right?
So what made going with the Canon PTZs especially easy from a DP perspective is that this show has historically always been shot on C300s.
Having the beloved color science of a Canon cinema camera in a pan-tilt zoom body made it possible to seamlessly cut between the PTZs in the green room and the C300s on the stage.
Working with the Robo in this case, and working with the PTZs, really has opened the door to what we'll be able to do right here within our own studio. To have an ability to capture as much content as they do in such high quality with only a couple of folks behind a control board really kind of, I want to say it's limitless. I have to be careful because if I say that, Sam will push the test, push the boundaries of limitless.
So what I'm hearing you say, Kyle, is it's limitless and we have no limitations and I can do whatever I want and money is no object. And Canon will just deliver their entire company to me in a hatchback. Is that right?
The 1-inch CMOS sensor on the CRN500 is something that's pretty rare in a PTZ camera. It really helped us with this episode because we were able to get cinematic with the shallower depths of field, as well as have greater control in low light situations.
The producer called me over and what I saw was basically like a tiny little insert of a call sheet for the day. And they showed me as they pulled back and pulled back and pulled back on that zoom, and I got a sense of like just how powerful this camera was. We were zooming in on a call sheet in another room.
I think what stood out the most when I was scrubbing through the footage and watching dailies, it was the coverage. We got everything. And that is objectively, creatively, was my biggest concern.
You can also play little sort of camera operating tricks, which I love, right? Somebody walks past a clue that we know is a clue, you can pan from them down to the clue, back up to them, which gives it a sense of like, oh, haha, you missed it.
One of my favorite moments from the episode is as soon as it dawns on the players what's happening. Of course, Brennan and Siobhan have this immediate rational reaction, which is to stop and to talk to me. Lou, on the other hand, goes immediately for the electric guitar that's in the room and smashes it on the floor.
The PTZs, especially at the size that they're at, I mean, these are remarkably small units for what they provide. There's no question we'll be using them again.
If you would like to watch Escape the Green Room, you can do so as a part of Game Changer Season 5, airing right now on dropout.tv.
I truly bet you, like no joke, I bet you next season they're gonna wanna fit 20 of these in all around this building. I bet you anything.